Now, human aliens, human-alien hybrids are roaming the earth. Scientists are creating embryos. Scientists are creating embryos that are part monkey and part human. The embryos are grown open in the lab for 20 days, turning them into baby embryos. Man is playing God. Once upon a time, it was only a mighty creator who could design animals, but these days, scientific madmen are getting on it by smashing very different animals to create monsters, new mashups. This is the new world we're going to be living in soon, eventually. Are you aware that in the coming years there will likely be organisms designed for the sole purpose of producing as many implantable human organs as possible? Scientists hope to use technology like this to grow organs like heart and lungs. These are in consistent short supply because someone needs to die to give up their organs. This is a lie. It is an excuse. They are really rearranging the creation of humanity in the most disfigured, dismantled way ever. This is increasing rapidly and can't be stopped. It's going out of control. So now we'll be having walking pigs, human hybrids. China fused human cells in rabbit eggs. The devil who is working with Illuminati Freemasons making a mockery out of God's creation wants the whole world looking like a freak show, turning humans into animals experimenting in labs. So half human, half rabbit, half reptilian, half human. Mixing more than one DNA with human cells. Infusing human cells in rabbit, goat and parrots. Cells in human, rabbit, goat, parrot. DNA mixed with the human cells, creating a monster.
Explain the first 2 episodes of the American fantasy drama series, Sweet Tooth. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care.
Erwin Sonder was in the woods making a documentary when this mythical creature was captured. In a short sighting of this single frightening creature, it just looked toward the direction of Erwin, as if spying on what he was doing before moving quite fast and out of sight. Erwin
Natalie, is that you?
How you feeling?
Creating a humanzee hybrid, impregnating a chimpanzee with the seed of a human, hoping to create a more advanced form of chimpanzee that would learn to speak and send it off into space to do experiments. Now, you are wondering, which planet are they sending these hybrids to? Mars.
An even more likely 2024 Simpsons prediction is colonizing Mars. The resemblance to real-life events here is insane. In the 2015 episode titled Friend with Benefit, the government starts looking for volunteers to move to Mars. The episode ends with a glimpse into the year 2051, which shows the Simpsons family living on Mars. A few years after this episode aired, Elon Musk revealed his plans to colonize Mars. But here's where things get really crazy. The date shown in the episode, 2051, would exactly line up with Elon's plan to send 1 million people to Mars by 2050. It's crazy how accurate The Simpsons seems to be with their predictions. Another Simpsons prediction is the first female president.
That's sad.
Space picture here. This is exactly what the humans are doing. They are doing these hybrid experiments on animals with human cells and creating monsters. Sometimes the experiment in the lab goes wrong and the embryo looks so disfigured, almost like it's Nicki Minaj. Looks so disfigured, almost like it's in excruciating pain. Another sign of Qiyamah. Infusing human cells in owls so that it's looking half human and half owl.
This next clip, a trail cam captures something strange crossing a dirt trail at night. At first, one would wonder, could this be a human possibly putting on an act for the camera? But the closer we look at the footage, it appears that its body structure is too slim and its limbs are much longer than that of an average human.
They want the world to be run by hybrid, encrypted animals that have been experimented in labs, and it's spreading like wildfire. So there's videos on YouTube where they say that they have spotted unknown creatures seen mostly in the woods. Now these are hybrid animals. They have been experimented on and they have been released in the woods. These people are going out of control. These hybrid animals are being put in the jungle, woods, deserted places, just being placed anywhere and everywhere, mainly forests, woods and jungles. They say they are experimenting in labs and using the animals to see if infections could be fighted against. The goal here was to gain insight of brain development and disorders like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, by studying how the human cells integrated and interacted with the monkey brains by looking at how the injected human cells behaved and developed in the monkey brains. They hope to gain more insight into brain functions and diseases. This is not entirely true. Now, realistically speaking, their mission is to wipe away as many humans as possible and replace them with hybrid creatures, hybrid animals. They hope to gain more insight into brain functions and diseases. Now, this is not entirely true. Their mission is to wipe away as many humans as possible and replace them with hybrid animals and robots and artificial babies, and replace them with hybrid animals / robot / artificial womb facilities with artificial babies, and also biotechnology. It's shown all over the internet that by 5021 humans will become pets of animals. Now, Bill Gates is buying all the farms. Why is he buying all the farms? That's because the meat and the food, the fruit and vegetables are being tampered with. The animals are being encrypted. The meat, especially pork, is being tampered with. Now, the animals on the farms are all being encrypted. Now, the mission is, this is the reason behind the animals getting encrypted, because the mission is for the women to stop producing, so they are attacking the woman's reproductive system, and they are attacking the man's testosterone levels to overall stop the male and the females from becoming fertile, making them think that they have deficiencies. That's not the case. We need to understand that all these illnesses, diseases that we humans get is given. It's not natural, it's given. It's in our food, it's in the air. The dark forces are trying to wipe away as many humans and children as possible. A lot of the youth, the children, are being targeted more. They will have low IQs, special needs, deformalities, when born. Those numbers have increased since I've been in school. I didn't see a single van now. I didn't see a single special need van when I was in school in my days, and now they are everywhere. Kids with serious conditions, illnesses and diseases, permanent damages. Now there's a reason behind this. The plan is to turn as many humans and children with deformations as possible, because in 2050, now if you go on YouTube and type in hybrid project 2050, you will get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. This is just summarizing what is going on out there, so you can go on YouTube, do your research, so you know exactly what the plan of these forces are for this planet Earth and for humanity. Okay, I'm just here to share my knowledge and share my downloads that I'm receiving, to tell the people of God and to awaken you and to give you a better understanding of what is going on this earth. The plan is to turn as many humans and children with deformations as possible, because in 2050 they are planning on turning humans into pets, animals, and the hybrid breeding project 2050, if you can look into it please, like I mentioned, it says, because in 2050 they are planning on turning humans into pets, into animals, and the hybrid animals are going to be overruling the earth, along with the robots, along with the artificial babies, along with biotechnology, replacing all humans. That is the plan, by the way. So if you can look under hybrid breeding project 2050, that would be very, very helpful to you guys. Now I also would like to say to you, every movie that they are showing is a representation of what is to come and what's happening now. Remember, it's fiction, not non-fiction. Don't think it's not real. It's real. It's happening. It's happening now. You have to be very smart and pick out these subliminal messages that are being said and passed through these movies.
Introducing Ectolife, the world's first artificial womb facility, powered entirely by renewable energy. Ectolife allows infertile couple to conceive a baby and become the true biological parents of their own offspring. It's a perfect solution for women who had their uterus surgically removed.
I'm just going to give an example. Now, there's a couple that can't produce any children. They have found out that they can't produce due to cancers or being infertile. They know, the dark forces, the ones that are doing this behind the system, they know that due to this reason, this will push them in the department to have an artificial baby from a womb facility. Now, humans are combining biology with technology. They are trying to recode life itself. The government is using artificial wombs to rebuild population. They make it sound so loving and tempting. For example, they say, with Ectolife, premature births and C-sections will be a thing of the past. Say Ectolife is designed to help countries that are suffering from severe population decline, including Japan, Bulgaria, etc., etc. So this is how they tempt you, and they provoke you, and they make you get an artificial baby from the womb facility. That's not even a real baby. But the difference is, these babies in these facilities, they have real human organs. And you think it is that, where have they come from? Well, from the real babies that have been taken out, that have died, that have been killed off as a sacrifice. This is exactly what's going on in the world, isn't it? Where a lot of children are being taken down and are being given as sacrifices. So what's happening with their organs is they're getting the organs, and they are using them for 2-3 things really. They are using them for organ harvesting. They are using them for organ trafficking. They are even selling them in the black market. And in this case, they are putting them in artificial babies that are in the womb. They are putting them in the artificial babies in these type of facilities. They say the artificial baby system reports any potential genetic abnormalities. So we need to understand they won't obviously tell the truth. They will only tell you what they want you to hear. They are artificial babies. Now, there's 2 bioreactors. We need to show the video. There's 2 bioreactors that contains nutrients and oxygen exactly the way we have nutrients and oxygen when we're pregnant in the baby bag, where there's nutrients and oxygen going to the baby. These people have 2 big tanks filled with one contains nutrients and the other one contains oxygen. It also contains a liquid, a solution that serves the umbilical fluid that surrounds the mother's womb, her uterus, and antibodies. The system is controlled by artificial intelligence. It's the same liquid that they are using in biotechnology. Some basic uses include bioprinted I-cord cornea, bioprinted hair follicles for hair loss, personal cosmetic testing to combat wound healing, bioprinted organs to overcome the challenges of organ shortages. They also have bioprinted prosthetic limbs which are designed to fit perfectly to the individual using living tissue. Also, there's bioprinted lungs or replaced bionic eyeballs.